I'm here in Townsend, where the Broadwater Bulldogs will be looking to improve in the second year of head coach Joe Horn after they went 2-6 a season ago. Oh, what's up everybody? I didn't see you there. I'm just out here jogging and getting ready for this week's episode of Jack of All Sports, where I'll be running a marathon. Football is officially back here at Carroll College as the Fighting Saints opened up fall camp this week. I'm Jack Marshall here at Capitol High School, where the Bruins have won their last 5 football games. And a big part of that has been the play of Dylan and Drew Almquist, 2 brothers who also happen to be the team's 2 leading receivers. Well, it does not get any better than this. The state championship in Class AA from Vigilante Stadium, and a great matchup tonight. Capitol High taking on Kalispell Glacier, and for Capitol High, they're looking for their 13th state championship in school history. Meanwhile, Kalispell Glacier, they're looking to avenge a loss in the Chipper a year ago. In today's age of college basketball, it's not very common for a player to stick around in a program for 4 or 5 years. But here at Carroll College, not only has one player done that, but he postponed surgery to play 1 more year in the purple and gold. Murat Guzilocek was prepping to play his 5th season at Carroll College when he injured his knee over the summer.
He was like, it's a torn MCL and these are the options, and I was like, so what are the chances of me playing this year? And he was like, if you don't get a surgery and you stay, it's gonna be like a 60% chance you might play.
Murat took that 60% chance and decided to postpone having surgery. And after sitting out Carroll's first 13 games, he returned to the floor. And Murat Guzilocek making his season debut for Carroll College. Now Guzilocek looking for his first points of the season, and he'll get them.
And we are playing really fast-paced game. So I had minute restriction, and I was like, thank God I had a minute restriction, because I was like running up and down the court, and it was just like a couple up and downs, and I was like, oh no.
Guzilocek came to Carroll College from Istanbul, Turkey. He has been with the team through 3 different head coaches. And through that time, he's also never started a game for the Saints. But he says the community kept him from transferring.
I didn't want to leave here because I was so used to it, and know people here, and my host family, my second family pretty much was here too. So it was just outside of coaches, I just like Carroll, I just like Helena, so I just want to stay here 5 years. So
the 5th-year senior is going to grad school in the Netherlands after this semester, and he says that will probably be it for his basketball career. But first, he'll have one last ride in the Frontier Conference tournament.
We are ready for the Northern game, then hopefully we will play Providence, then I want to see Tech in the final, and in my 5th year I want to get the conference tournament championship. So
the Saints play MSU Northern on March 2nd in the tournament's opening round. Reporting for SWX Montana, I'm Jack Marshall. Jack Marshall here at Helena High, where, as you can see behind me, the Bengals are getting ready for a big playoff quarterfinal matchup against the Bozeman-Gallatin Raptors. But for one Helena High senior, this year has already been a big success. Molly Boyle grew up playing soccer, but after leaving the sport, she was still looking for some of that competition. So as a high school junior, she went to head football coach Thane Broadhead.
We had a few conversations. Our first one, he was like, yeah, if you can do it, you're welcome to do it. And then as I got more serious about it, the conversation got more serious.
It's kind of been an ongoing thing, started last spring. She showed some interest, said that she might be interested in coming out and trying to kick, and did a ton of work in the off season, was around all summer kicking.
So Molly became a varsity kicker at Helena High. And after making her high school debut in a game against Hellgate, Boyle got the opportunity to kick on her senior night against Sentinel High, but the kick got blocked. So 2 weeks later, when her name was called in Helena High's playoff game against CMR, with the student section chanting her name, it was time for redemption.
Oh, I needed that redemption for sure. I was feeling a little bad about missing at Sentinel, and everyone was trying to tell me that wasn't my fault, but you always feel a little bad when you mess up like that. But then going in against CMR, I was super excited, and my dad was there, so it was even better. So it was just super fun.
And while her football season is coming to a close, Molly says she's enjoyed the journey.
It's been super fun. I've gotten really close with all the managers on our team. We stay warm at practice when it's cold. But I don't know, it's been super fun. All the coaches are really kind, and everybody's just super nice about it. So it's been really fun.
Molly and her Bengal teammates will take the field this Friday on the road against the Gallatin Raptors. Reporting for SWX Montana, I'm Jack Marshall. Well, as only a few teams remain in the Class AA this year, that means teams only have a few games left. So that signifies one last ride for one Bruin family. Pre-game at a Capital High game, you're bound to see many of the same things. The Bruins running out of the helmet, starting lineups, and of course head coach Kyle Mahelish embracing his son Merrick right before kickoff.
Just have fun, let it go, love ya, play hard, play for yourself, play for your teammates. And, it's kind of a moment that, most dads don't get, so it's pretty cool.
This is the senior year for quarterback Merrick, a University of Montana commit. And on senior night, not only did he get a shutout win, but he also got a large amount of support from the Mahelish family.
It was pretty special, obviously. I didn't know a lot of those people were coming, so it was pretty cool to just see how much family comes to sport and care about you.
Well, it always kind of sneaks up on you, senior night. It was a real special night. We celebrated 29 seniors. Obviously, my son being one of them. So it was an emotional evening. It was good to see all the families and the moms and dads and grandpas and stepdads and moms.
And the final year of the Mahelish duo has been spectacular, with the team securing the Western AA's 1 seed in the playoffs.
Well, it's been fantastic. Not even just coaching my kid. We've all coached. I've been a part of these kids' lives since they're 4 or 5 years old, a lot of them, and saw them grow up in our flag football league, in our small fry league, and obviously 4 years here at Capital High School. I think it's a tight-knit group. I think they're a good group of young men.
It's a pretty cool feeling, obviously, just looking up to everybody and obviously just living your life. I want to be a Bruin football player. I want to be a Bruin football player. So obviously now that I am, it's pretty fun and I embrace every moment of it.
Reporting for SWX Montana, I'm Jack Marshall. Well, it has officially arrived. Not just football season, but also the addition of new turf and new lights for the first time here at Carroll College. But before we take a look at all the new features here at Nelson Stadium, let's take a look back at how the enhancement project got started.
It was going to happen. Well, it is going to happen, and it will be done in time for the first football game in the summer of 20.
Way back in the fall of last year, Carroll College held a press conference as the school was finally ready to launch the $5 million Nelson Stadium enhancement project.
1, 2, 3.
Fast forward to spring of this year, where the longtime grass in Nelson had been removed, and amongst the dirt mounds and heavy machinery, an official groundbreaking was held.
It's like Christmas Day. It's just so exciting. And what gets me excited is just the impact it will have on our students, our 300 athletes.
And so crews worked through the summer, laying down turf 1 square at a time and establishing the foundation for new light towers. And finally, just as the Saints opened up fall camp, Valley Bank Field at Nelson Stadium was ready for football.
Unbelievable. We especially the first practice coming out here, not have to turn on light towers and stuff at 5:45 in the morning. The guys were missing the gentle purr of the diesel engine and the smell of diesel with the light towers. But so yeah, just very exciting. It felt like a whole different experience, a whole different college. It felt like a whole different place.
I actually feel like a step quicker. I feel a little bit younger. Makes practice a lot more productive as a whole team. Last couple of years on the grass, it'd be good for a month. And after that, practice you'd start dreading practice. You're like, I can't get better, I can't get my footing, I can't do the right stuff. So on the turf right now, it is night and day difference.
So now, with brand new turf, brand new lights, some new posters, and some new paint, the stage is set in a $5 million stadium, and there's one thing left to do: play some football in it. Reporting for SWX Montana, I'm Jack Marshall. Jack Marshall here in Townsend, where it's opening day for the Broadwater Bulldogs, not only for the season, but for the first time ever. Townsend will be playing a high school baseball game. Tough matchup to kick things off for the Bulldogs as they take on an experienced Dillon Beavers team, and that experience comes through early as Dillon takes an 8-0 lead over the Bulldogs, but get ready for some history. Townsend freshman Colby Flynn steps into the box and drills one to right center lead runner, circling the bases, and he is safe on a play at home. Flynn with the first ever RBI for Townsend, but that doesn't slow down the Beavers. Trenton Moreni slices a double into the gap and brings home a runner. Then Marcus Lagunes rips a ball down the line to bring in Moreni on the RBI triple. Dillon cruises to a 17-2 victory for their second win of the season. Reporting for SWX Montana, I'm Jack Marshall. The Helena Senators are once again on pace to secure a state American Legion baseball championship after winning one in 2023 and winning 17 their last 20 games this season.
I think it's feeling pretty good. You know, we're trying not to get too high, trying to stay middle because can't get too high or too low. But yeah, got a lot of pitching, got a lot of good guys to play through, and I think we're looking pretty good.
And we support everyone really well this year, up and down the lineup. I mean, if someone's having a bad day, everyone's there to pick them up, right? I mean, we're brothers on this team, so.
Part of the Senators' success has been from their veteran leadership, and that includes players like Bo Bondmiller, who took his 5th year to come back after a season with Miles City Community College.
I love being home. I love the town, and I've always loved this program. I've been here a while, and it was an easy decision for me.
And if Helena does want to become back-to-back champions, they have home field advantage to do so, with this year's state tournament taking place at Kendrick Legion Field, which underwent a renovation this year and now has a turf batter's box and foul territory alongside brand new clay in the infield.
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, the play's really good. The infield's amazing. It's just so enjoyable to play out here.
It grew on me. At first, I thought it was a little weird with turf and dirt, but I like it.
The state tournament will take place in the capital city at the end of July. Reporting for SWX Montana, I'm Jack Marshall.